Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Sam Acevedo here. I'm standing in front of my S2000. There she is. So today, I'm actually going to go to a haircut. I'm going to meet my boy Renee at the barbershop. And you know, he has the S2000. I got one. So we like to go meet and kind of chill before the cut. Then we'll take a drive after, nice, chill, relaxing day. Before I do that though, very important, my oil change meter came up. I'm at 15% right now. And yeah, I could drive it, but why? Why do that to the poor girl? So what I did was, on lunch, I drove her around a little bit. She is a little warm. Actually, she should be cooling down now, but the oil is nice and it should be warm enough where it should be able to drain entirely. So I picked up the oil on the way though. So I picked up some Castro GTX here. All right, it's just regular oil, 1030. Nothing special. It's not synthetic. I had ordered this a while back. It's the oil filter for the S2000, sealed, very important. All right, there's the part number. Okay, and I also put it up in the in the description below. So, all right, and that's all you should need. Right, this should be quick. Right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jack it up. Okay, place the drain pan underneath. Right, unbolt it, let it drain, take the filter out. Okay, then once it's drained, I'm gonna bolt it right back up, come up top, and then just fill it. Should take 5.1 quarts. So should be pretty straightforward, pretty easy. I figured I'll record it and I'll have this out for you guys. So all right, so here we go. I'm gonna jack it up. Okay, I think we're ready. Car's jacked, hood's open. I'm gonna open up the oil cap just a little bit, just to release some pressure. Then I'll go underneath and drain it. Okay, so I'm under the car, and here's the bolt. Okay. Says there's an arrow here and it says engine oil, so you really can't miss it. And this is a 17 mil. So we're just gonna crack this open a little bit. And I got my pan right there. Oh, this is okay. All right, so it's cracked open. I'll place my oil pan here. Hopefully when I open it, it doesn't splatter all over the camera. All right, so I'm gonna let this drain. It should take a few minutes. I'm gonna inspect this bolt. This bolt doesn't have a washer, but let's see if it fell. Okay, so the next thing is to remove the oil filter. So I'm gonna do that from the top. So it's right there. So I'm gonna reach in here and undo that.
Okay, so one, I found the washer that fell in. Now I should really be replacing this, but I don't have an extra one. So it looks good, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna reinstall it, and then the next oil change, I'll replace it. The oil filters here, whoever had this car before me, now this is my first oil change on this car. They used a Fram, okay? This is tiny, look at this. Compared to the Honda one? What were they thinking? Look at that. Look at the difference. So one of the things that you got to make sure of is that when you remove it, the gasket comes out. Okay, so the gasket is here with the filter. So this way, when I put the replacement filter, this gasket doesn't sit on that gasket. Okay, now that happened to me before. I pulled the car out, and man, there was oil trailing behind the car. I had to redo the entire oil change. Big no-no. So remember, when you pull that oil filter out, make sure that you grab that filter or that gasket. Alright, so it's about done. I'm just gonna wipe this. I should really be using like a shop towel, but that's all I got. We'll put the bolt back on. Make sure you don't cross thread it. You just want to clean this out. Right? You want to come back to it later knowing that it was clean and there was no oil residue. I'm just going to tighten it back. Nice and snug. Not too tight. Okay, so the next thing we want to do, take the oil filter, okay? Now, before we put this on, what we want to do, man, this thing is so big compared to this other one. Look at this. What was the previous owner thinking? Okay. I mean, come on. So what we want to do is we want to just apply a little bit of oil just on the gasket there. This way it doesn't give us any issues later. Now, I know some people that would fill it up a little bit before putting it on. That's fine, you can do that. I mean, the oil's gonna get in there regardless, right? So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna open up the oil, probably just a little bit here, and then install it on the car. Okay, so what I'll do just to make everybody happy, right? I'm gonna fill it just a little. All right, now this is installed horizontally, so I don't want it to spill. Just gonna add a little bit. Ooh, that's a lot. All right, actually I'm gonna use my finger. Just gonna put it on the gasket. Just like that. Okay. Now we're ready. Okay, so now it's time to fill it up. Trusty funnel. Oh, this funnel is terrible. That about does it. That's about 5 quarts. So once I get the car on the ground and it's level, then I'll check again. And we are done. All right, so one last thing we gotta do is get rid of this pesky little reminder here. So let's figure this out. I think it's you hold select until it, oh no, that's not it. That's definitely not it. Oh, it's trip. Hold trip. And I believe that the oil life indicator blinks. Keep holding it. There you go. Now it's blinking. I'm gonna let go. Then I'm gonna hold it again. Bingo bango, gone. All right, guys, that is it. In a matter of half hour, maybe, I don't know. All done. Lights out. Engine got new oil. Feels good. Now I'm off to my haircut. All right, guys. Peace.